Alex Morgan's breath hitches. Sweat soaks his collar. On screen, his architectural design blurs. The boardroom spins, then darkness. He wakes to EMTs. Panic attack, one mutters. Alex stares at his trembling hands. This was his third this month. And Mr. Vance's deadline? Tomorrow. But what if I told you? 10 ancient habits, validated by modern science, could rewire his brain? Habits that saved Alex, and can save you. 6 months earlier, Alex's blueprint sprawled across Dr. Lena Sato's lab. Beeping monitors tracked his spiking heart rate. Your cortisol is 300 above normal, Alex, Lena warned, pointing to brain scans. Your amygdala hijacks your prefrontal cortex. Ancient Stoics called this the passions. Modern science proves it's a neural emergency. She revealed Marcus Aurelius' journals and her NIH research side by side. Stoicism isn't philosophy. It's neural reprogramming. Alex touched the scan's red zones, the exact spots where panic had crushed him in Vance's boardroom. Alex gripped the lab chair. Fix me, Lena. Mr. Vance will scrap my eco-tower project if I crack again. His dream, building sustainable cities. His enemy, his own stormy emotions. Lena placed Seneca's scroll beside an EEG headset. Your objective isn't to avoid panic, Alex. It's to rewire your nervous system. We'll merge Marcus Aurelius' meditations with neuroplasticity. 10 habits. 10 weeks. Or Vance buries your career. Alex's jaw set. Game on. Vance's office screamed power, floor-to-ceiling windows, a 20,000 rug. The investor didn't rise. Your design's budget just doubled, Morgan. Trim it, or I replace you. Alex's pulse spiked. Habit, pause before reacting. But Vance's smirk triggered childhood memories, his father's same contempt before firing him from the family business. Cortisol flooded Alex's veins. I need 48 hours, he stammered. Vance's laugh chased him out. Tick-tock. Alex ran to Lena's lab. Habit failed. Vance crushed me. Lena pointed to real-time EEG monitors. Look, your amygdala lit up like a supernova when Vance mocked you. But see this flat line? She tapped his prefrontal cortex readings. Your thinking brain shut down. Ancient Stoics called this propotheia, initial emotional flashes. Modern science proves we have 90 seconds to intervene before cortisol hijacks us. Alex slumped. So I'm broken? Lena opened his journal. You wrote Marcus Aurelius' quote but ignored your own note, father's voice isn't Vance. Alex stood chest deep in an ice bath, minus 10 degrees Celsius, teeth chattering. Habit, voluntary discomfort builds resilience. Your body screaming danger, but you're safe, Lena called over biometric alarms. This teaches your amygdala new thresholds. Later, Alex practiced habit, premeditatio malorum, preparing for Vance's worst insults while Lena measured his cortisol. He'll say my design is garbage, Alex whispered, pulse steady. Habit, negative visualization had him mentally lose the contract, then rebuild stronger. Your baseline stress dropped 40, Lena showed graphs. Stoicism isn't suppression, it's strategic neurorewiring. The hurricane howled. Rain lashed Vance Tower's windows like bullets. Alex's cab screeched to a halt, 5 minutes late. Vance's eyes were ice. You're soaked. Like a stray dog. Alex's cortisol spiked to 8.2 micrograms per deciliter, Lena's monitor blared remotely. Habit, anchor in the present. Alex touched his wedding ring, cold metal, solid reality. Apologies, Mr. Vance. Shall we discuss the revised budget? Vance slammed the table. Your design's flawed. Just like your father said. Alex's pulse hit 140. Then plunged. Habit, view from above. He smiled. My father fired me at 18. That flaw made me study Seneca. Shall I show you why that saves you 20 million? Vance froze. The power shifted. You saw Lena's live biometric feed, Alex's cortisol plummeting as Vance raged. But Alex didn't. He felt chaos, while science proved habit was working. Like a gladiator blindfolded in battle, he swung stoic wisdom on instinct. You knew his amygdala had finally surrendered. Alex? He only felt the storm, and a strange calm. Show me, Vance growled. And Alex delivered the kill shot you knew was coming. Alex's journal entry, age 22. Graduation day. Dad's text, your degree is as useless as you are. He'd crumpled it, and designed his first eco tower that night. Lena traced his finger over the faded ink. You built skyscrapers to prove him wrong. But his voice lived rent-free in your amygdala. Alex finally wept, not from pain, but clarity. Stoicism wasn't deleting his past. It was alchemizing poison into power. Vance's insults now felt like echoes. Distant. Hollow. Alex knew Vance would attack the budget. Why? Habit, premeditatio malorum. For weeks, he'd rehearsed this moment. Lena's simulations fired Vance's exact words, overpriced garbage. Amateur flaws. Now, as Vance snarled, your design's flawed, Alex didn't flinch. He pulled out blueprints marked with Seneca's quotes. The flaw is using recycled titanium, Vance. It costs 15 more now, but here's the seismic data. A graph showed 50 less damage in quakes. Your rivals cut corners. We build legacies. Silence. Then Vance's pen clicked. Alex sprinted through horizontal rain. 8 blocks to Vance Tower. Habit, physical momentum overrides panic. His suit clung, cold as the ice bath. Obstacle is the way, he chanted between breaths. Habit, convert pain into purpose. A taxi splashed him, cortisol spiked. Habit, circle of control. Can't stop the rain, can control my breath. He visualized Lena's live biometrics, heart rate 110. 95, 82. Feet pounded pavement in rhythm with Marcus Aurelius' words, the mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. The tower doors loomed. He slowed. Walked. Transformed. No filler. No detours. Every ice bath. Every pre-dawn journaling session. Every biometric scan, all converged here. When Vance's pen hovered, Alex didn't see an investor. He saw his father's ghost. The panic attacks. Lena's lab graphs. Habit, sympathia, seeing Vance's fear behind his fury. You're not paying for titanium, sir, Alex said softly. You're buying the courage to build what others call impossible. The Stoic Habits flowed like a single river, from Marcus Aurelius' scrolls. To Lena's science. To this moment. That morning, Alex stood shirtless in a gale. Habit, embrace discomfort. Rain needled his skin as he recited Seneca, difficulty strengthen the mind. He'd chosen the storm. Aftermath, Vance signed. The 200m Eco Tower rose, named the Unshakable. Lena published their findings, Stoic practices reduce cortisol 62 faster than CBT. But Alex's real victory? Passing Vance's new project. To his estranged father. Build it together. Or don't build at all, he wrote. No panic. No rage. Just habit, a more fatty, love of fate. The ultimate neuroscience hack, when trauma becomes fuel. Alex's story isn't rare. Your amygdala isn't broken. It's untrained. Science proves what Seneca knew: emotion isn't your enemy. It's raw energy. Those 10 Stoic habits? They're levers. To redirect pain. To alchemize panic into presence. You won't face billionaires in hurricanes. But traffic jams? Toxic bosses? Childhood ghosts? Your neural armor is waiting. Forge it. Habit by habit. Until you become unshakable.